Let's just hit it.
Boom. I did hit it. I did just do that. I just hit it. Hello. Welcome to Silent Podcast, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 6. It's been a while since we have been together. I'm Robin from HR.
And I'm Elise Navy Dad. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Elise, it's been a hot second.
It has. Yes, we are here to recap weeks, episodes 1 through 4. The first 3 weeks of Drag Race.
We got a lot of Drag Race to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Do you just want to hop right into it? Okay, so who are you thinking? We've seen 4 episodes now. Who's winning in your mind? From the jump, let's see. Who do you think is going to take it?
Who do I think is going to take it, or who do I want to take it? Who
do you think? Who is it looking like? You're like, okay, they're turning it out. I see the edit. I see how people are voting.
I don't know if I have someone that I feel like they're editing to win yet. Personally. Okay. I feel like, not that it's anyone's game. I feel like they're not making anyone look like they're going to win.
Yeah, they're not really making anyone look great. I mean, not making anyone look like bad, but no, they're really not helping anyone that I can tell so far.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like there's no, because all those videos on YouTube that are the winner edit and the whole what a winner edit looks like. And based on that mentality, I'm I feel like there's not a winner.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's actually a really good thing they're doing with this season is we're not getting a winner edit. We don't know who could be going on. Because I thought Yara Sofia it seemed like she was going to.
That's the thing. I feel like every episode that the person goes home, it feels like it's their winner edit episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the episode they start looking the best, or they start looking like they're gonna have a comeback or turn everything around, and out of here.
I will say, I love this season that they're playing into the voting a lot more. I think they can play into it even more, but I do think the contestants are a little more we're in on this joke.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the Untucked episodes are we are in on the joke. That's what it feels like. They're giving the drama.
Yeah, they're giving the drama. They're voting properly. Yeah. We actually had a split vote in episode 3.
I know. That's
never happened.
I really thought Akira was going to go home.
I did too. I thought it was going to be her. I thought it was her time. Yeah. Honestly, I still think it was her time then, but they disagreed.
The group said no. Well, not the group.
No. Not the
group. Who do I want to win? Mm-hmm. Trinity K. Bonet.
Okay.
I want Trinity to win. I know she probably is not.
Work, yeah.
I want her to.
Yeah, Trinity is really nailing it. Honestly, she could have had 2 wins by now if, things happened.
Yeah. I really just think she has taken... I think she took where she was on season 6 and is really because it's not a redemption, because it's not like she's doing anything and talking about how she needs a redemption. She's just actively working to make herself look as good as she is.
Yeah, I think she's just she figured out TV more now. She's like, oh, okay, I know I'm kind of funny. I know I can do this. I know how to give confessionals. Because I don't think she needed a redemption. I'm happy she got a second chance, but I don't think she didn't need to redeem anything from season 6.
I agree with that.
But yeah, I'm right now Team Raja. I thought she is also someone that should have 2 wins by now.
Yeah.
So just want to get into it. Let's hop into the talent show. Week 1.
Yeah.
They come in. They did a reading challenge. It was not that great. Do you have any?
The reading challenge was trash. I don't remember a single read. And normally I leave and I'm like, I know a read.
Yeah. I remember the Sonique, Gingermans, you're shaped like a deep breath. And I don't know why. That just made me laugh. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it, but do you get it now? No.
It's when you breathe in and your stomach get.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's brilliant.
Okay, you're shaped like a deep breath, period.
That's very funny. Okay. Yeah. I like it even more now. It made me laugh already without even knowing the context, but.
Well, because it sounds, when you first hear it, you're like, oh, that's so stupid, and you laugh.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it, I sat there for a second and thought about it.
What is? Oh, she does. Oh shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I also think I think Eureka's actually doing really well too. I don't know why I hate to say that, but like I feel like
I hate to say that.
I feel like people are coming around on her, so like I'm trying not to be like anti-Eureka, but
I'm not a Eureka fan. I think I even tweeted during the first episode, I'm already sick of Eureka's talking head. Like,
oh god,
she gives me big like I am the narrator vibes when she's not the narrator. Like, they're not even making her look like the narrator of the season to me. Like, they're kind of just like, I feel like they're purposely putting her in when she's annoying. Like,
oh yeah, I think she's giving really big gay boss baby vibes.
Yep. Yeah,
like she looks like that giant. She looks like a giant baby.
No, I've always said Eureka looks like the baby from Rugrats. You know, the baby brother,
the terrifying one that scarred everyone 30 years and older.
Yeah, that is literally who Eureka is at all times.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. So I'm still trying to figure out where my microphone should be when I'm in drag. I'm like, I did all this makeup, so I don't want to hide it, but I need to get close enough to the mic.
Your eyes look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you so much. I tried something new today.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did something different, and it works. It really works.
Yes, I have a photo shoot on Friday, so I'm trying to mix it up, do a few things, see what happens. Yeah, well, who did you think was the best in the talent show? Was there a robbery?
I don't think Yara deserved to win.
I agree.
Okay, so I want to be clear. They now don't call it a talent show. They call it a variety show.
That is true. That is true.
And I think the reason they do that is for people like Yara, because talent show implies that you need to like do a talent.
Yes.
And variety show implies you can just do an entertaining act and win the challenge. And that's what she did. Was it entertaining? Sure.
Yes.
Like, would I go to a club and give it $1? Sure. But anybody could have put on that breastplate and done the same thing. It wasn't.
I do think I actually did notice that now that you bring that up. I'm like, oh, it's All-Star Variety Extravaganza or whatever it's called, not talent show. Because, I think you're totally right. It's not who's the most talented. Because if it really was who was the most talented, Jan would have won. Like,
but and I do think Jan or Raja should have taken the talent show.
I think Raja should have taken it because not only was it an interesting, unique thing, she did it, and it was something that Bianca has already done, but Bianca did it in 3.5 minutes. Yeah. Raja did it in 1 and had it on her body. I have never seen something, to me, that impressive.
Yeah.
That in drag, in nails. She did it in nails, in a wig. I can barely
making jokes. She was making jokes and doing like...
Yes, like banter with the judges. That was probably the most impressive thing. I'm going to say that's the most impressive thing I've ever seen on Drag Race.
I would agree with that. I think the variety show is very uncomfortable without an audience.
Ooh, yeah, it was interesting to see.
Because like, if you go back and watch other variety shows, there is an audience.
Yeah, and they're hooping and hollering. And
like, and this time it was just silent.
Yeah, it was silencio.
Yeah, it gave me big, like, horror movie energy. Like, one of them could just die, like, any minute.
It was like Final Destination, just whatever one like fell on the light.
And RuPaul's just like there, like, sing for your supper, bitch.
Just waiting.
Like,
she has a button she's gonna press, and just like you fall through a trapdoor if she doesn't like it.
I must say, I did sing that Fantasy song in my head for like days. Yeah, after the variety show.
Yeah,
like it's just catchy.
It's a good song. It's a bop. I'm not gonna lie. I do think. I saw the whole like drama of Silky being like, Jan wasn't singing live, and Jan's like, yes, I was singing live. I can't control the editing. So what I am convinced, what we heard on the episode was not live.
No,
absolutely not. That was the track. And then, but I'm sure she did probably sing live during the variety show, and maybe that's why she wasn't in the top.
I do think they edit when it's stuff like that. They have to for sound quality.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
They learned their mistakes from the All Stars 2 talent show.
Can we pick it up a little bit? That's my favorite. That is my favorite Drag Race moment. Or was it? Should we speed it up a little bit?
Yeah. Should we? And it's that raspy voice that I'm just like, why do you sound like that?
Going out tonight.
Manic energy.
I loved it.
I will say though, I think Raja or Jan deserved that win.
Mm-hmm.
Raja definitely peeled a little bit ahead, especially because if the drama is true about the singing live, and that's why she wasn't in the top, like she was a little bit off. I feel like they would have shown us that, and the fact that they didn't show us that makes me be like, okay, so Jan is getting favored a little bit.
Oh, okay. That makes
otherwise,
sense.
why would they not just show her flop? It's like we talked about with Karen in Down Under. They just basically edited her out of the Snatch Game rather than like they edited out her Dolly out of the Snatch Game rather than show us that she did terrible. Yeah. Whereas in this episode, it's the same sort of thing. If they edited the track over it to make her sound better.
Yeah. And you know, we weren't there. So, but I just as someone that has heard her sing live, it's sometimes lovely.
Yeah, people have described it as like screaming.
But it is screeching. Because like the thing is she has a nice voice. She just never sings in the proper key that she should be singing. Yeah. She always tries to be like a woman.
Yeah.
But no one goes to a drag show to see a woman, you know?
No, and also if you're a good singer without doing all that, then why not play to that? Then
that's like there's a queen in New York City, you might have heard of her, Jasmine Rice LaBeija.
Yep.
She's like a legit opera singer. Like in her act, she just stands with the mic and like goes like, oh, like just full like arias and shit like that. I'm like, oh my god, and it's so good. Like that's legit amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jasmine for Drag Race.
I would love to see Jasmine on Drag Race
if she wasn't the one that you know, got there and got oopsied.
Ooh. Ooh.
Even though I think that was Demi Sexton, but
okay. I do believe from the rumors it was a Chicago performer.
Chicago girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's some behind the scenes tea for all of you.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, Raja would have taken the talent show. I really don't think Yara deserved it. Who was the lip sync assassin in that episode?
That was Coco Montrese.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From season 5, sure. She was a lip sync assassin. I know that All Stars 2 wasn't the talent she wanted. She was supposed to do Janet. And they said, like, you can't do Janet. So then she did whatever.
And they told her, like, the day of or, like, the day before or something.
Yeah.
So
and then she did whatever she did. I think it was a good lip sync. I don't think it was a great lip sync.
Yeah, it was not that solid. It's not a great, like, I get they want to use more male songs and whatever, but, like, it just wasn't a...
Yeah, it was 24 Karat Magic, right?
It was Uptown Funk.
Yes. Okay, I knew it was a Bruno Mars song.
It was one of those things where it was like, it would be great if you had like if that was like the Laganja song, or if that was like a kick. That's a dance girl song. Like you need to be able to thwack and like.
I also Drag Race. If you're not going to put drag kings on your show, then don't use male songs.
Yeah,
that's like a big like. That's what I first thought of was like.
Maybe it's a transition. Like once they do enough male songs, like you know what, throw a drag king on. See how they would do.
I hope so.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd be down. However, to like say against it, the All-Star song is literally now RuPaul's Drag Race, may the best drag queen.
I heard that.
So maybe.
Do you think she re-recorded it, or do you think it's someone else who re-recorded as her?
Oh no, they either re-recorded it or they just took things from her already like recorded and just made it into a song.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that too, that the theme song had changed.
Yeah, I noticed it changed. I did not like it.
I'm happy it did.
Yeah.
But
it sounds not great, but
yeah, they should just they really need to just redo the whole opening of the show. Like it clearly looks like something from 2009 a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, any other talent show feelings? Do you think anyone should have been in the bottom that wasn't in the bottom?
No, I do think Serena kind of got pushed to the bottom and then got voted. She got voted. She got really voted out, because that's the thing is like there's some people who deserve to go home. Like when I agree with someone who gets voted out, I'm like, you deserve, like Jiggly being eliminated when she did.
Yeah,
I felt like Jiggly was eliminated at the right time. But when it came to Serena, I was kind of just like, this is a pure like we all just don't want you here.
Yeah, Serena, I think Serena, I hate to say it, Serena was robbed. I didn't think she should have been in the bottom 2. To be fair, I thought Jiggly should have been in the bottom 2. because she didn't know all her words to her own song. She was marking the choreography. She wasn't even in a heel. She was in like a little tiny sneaker wedge, not even like a big old sneaker wedge.
Yeah.
I thought Jiggly should have been the bottom. I do not think Jiggly should have gone home actually on episode 2.
Oh.
But out of her Yara, she should have gone home. But I think there were other people. So yeah, I thought Jiggly should have been the bottom instead of Serena. And I also, you know who I hated?
Who?
But I thought was a very smart move was Eureka. Because you couldn't send her home for doing a fucking tribute to her dead mom, even though all she did was stand there in a gown.
All she did was stand there in a gown, and someone else's projections were in her dress.
Yeah. So I thought that should have been the bottom, but you can't. Like, I get it. You can't. Yeah, I thought it was very smart. Very smart. Yeah.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. She knew, like, she didn't want to do a big dance number because she'd already done that. So she's like, oh, let's do something different. They're not going to be home for being.
I think it was beautiful. I think
looked gorgeous.
The whole thing was moving. She was gorgeous. But I think as far as like, if we're calling it a talent show, a variety show, sure.
Maybe.
But
you know what would have really made it good if the gown actually touched the floor? That would have been nice.
I did notice that it was very like Lizzie McGuire igloo dress floating above the.
It was hovering like 2 inches off the floor. I'm like, girl, you literally this is your 3rd season. You should be like.
I do think that might have had to do with the mechanics of the outfit. Because I think, I don't know if things were projected onto it or it was something in the dress.
I think it was projection. It had to have been, right? Because there's no way she has like an LED screen in her dress.
I'm not saying that, but she could have had the projector like in the dress. And it could have hovered above the floor.
Oh, maybe.
Because of wiring. I don't know.
Very, very possible. No idea.
I'm giving her too many faults, even though I don't even like her. So,
absolutely. But yeah, so that's the hot tea from episode 1. I thought Serena Chacha should still be there.
Yeah, I do. I do think her personality has not changed since season 5. She was trying to sell it hard that it had, and then the way they only showed her being the same way she always has been.
Absolutely. Yeah, Serena Chacha it didn't really seem like she grew because she had 8 years and her makeup still looked like that. I say with this face, but you know what? I stand by it.
I think your makeup looks very good tonight.
I could out lip sync Serena Chacha. I could do better than her on Drag Race. Well, most people
I think you would. She made it 2 episodes and then 1 episode.
2 episodes. She has a total of 3 episodes on Drag Race. Good for her.
Reunions.
Reunions. So 4. And maybe now later.
I don't know if there is an All Stars reunion.
There's a game within a game, so we know we're seeing her again.
That's very true. Oh, we haven't talked about that yet.
We have not. Mostly because
they haven't explained it yet.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it at the end? Like, let's go through and then say like when we think it's going to be and what we think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Work. Okay, yeah. So episode 1. I haven't been watching the Untucks because I didn't know they existed until like last episode.
I didn't know either, and then I watched them back because I was like, oh, let's see if it's different or better than like because personally for me, like I didn't watch last season's Untucked and I didn't watch a lot of the Untucks because I'm just like it doesn't really add anything. Like the whole like you're only getting half the story. No, bitch. Because you just gotta replay what happened in the Untucked next episode.
And you'll say Untucked exclusive underneath it.
No, it's not happening. So, but I did watch these because there's like, they put them all outside.
They did?
Like, yeah, eventually they all get put into a tent while they vote or while they count the votes. They're like taken out of the set.
You have to go outside in California?
Yeah.
In drag?
Yeah, it's also like the middle of the night. It looks like it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's night. So, because they're voting. So it's been a full day. You're right. You're right.
So they're voting, and then they all get put outside while the top all-star does the box thing.
Oh, I was wondering where they went. Okay, work.
They all go outside to some tent where they all just like get upset.
Because they're outside.
Jiggly storms off in Untucked. Jiggly, the episode she goes home, stormed off in Untucked.
Oh shit!
And was like, "I'm leaving. I don't want to even do this anymore. Fuck this." Like,
because did she know she was going home? Probably.
I mean, she was like, "I'm about to go home for the same thing I've always done. I look stupid."
Yeah. Okay, because I have some thoughts on episode 2.
Let's go to episode 2.
Do you want to move on?
Yeah. So this was the ball where I will tell you, I miss when the ball was a top 5 or a top 6 challenge.
It was like making the ball was impressive.
Yes. I hate sitting through 45 billion different things.
Okay.
I think it's great when it's like less people. I think the looks are a lot more appreciated.
Yeah, they're elevated.
When the ball is like so early on, it feels very like you see that outfit for maybe a second.
Oh yeah, very that. Yeah, I actually disagree. I think they should have 2 balls.
Okay.
Yeah, I like one towards the beginning because I do want the girls, they paid so much money for these looks. I want them to show off as much of their drag as possible. So I don't mind the early balls. I would love a top 5, like, or a makeover challenge where you have to like sew it.
Yeah.
Because they did that on Drag Race España, if you are watching. On their makeover challenge, they had to create
well, it used to be that way. The makeover episodes used to be that you had to make the outfit for you and
you're so right. Yeah, because like I remember on season 6 when Adore like couldn't sew, so she's like, I'm fucked.
Yeah. That used to be a thing that was actually worried about.
Mm-hmm.
And also these people spend all this money, but like they're spending more money to bring 3 looks in one episode.
True. But yeah, I like that they get to show it off. I do think there should be a second ball later in the season as well, just to say you made the big one. Or maybe, make the makeover challenge once again sewing challenge.
Yeah.
I think as someone that cannot sew, I think there should be more sewing challenges on Drag Race.
I do agree. And I don't sew either.
I think there should be more hair challenges as someone that cannot do hair.
I personally,
it's drag.
I think about like there's all these like I'm gonna call it a spade, shitty Instagram competitions, and where they are doing things like that, where it's like, oh, we want to like you have to style your wig. Like, I'd be fucked.
Oh, I'd be fucked. I would love to be
teased.
Yeah.
But I remember there used to be challenges on Drag Race, like where they had to do something with their wig and they had to do stuff with their
like season 3, they had the whole hairball.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fierce.
I would like more challenges, like a mix making challenge.
I would kill that. Absolutely. A mix making that's hard though, because copyright. Like, so I get that.
That's true.
But there should be, I think they need more creation challenges.
Yes.
That's the real tea of being a drag queen. That's what I think separates the good drag queens from the bad drag queens is, can you create a performance? Can you create a moment? I don't care if it's an outfit or a makeup look or a mix or a wig. You have to create something.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're creating a lot anymore. And I think that's one of the reasons the newer seasons haven't been as strong as the older seasons.
Yeah. There's less seeing how it's going to turn out, and it's more of just like what did that person buy?
Yeah, how much money do they spend? What designers do they know? And that's true. However, I will say I did learn that Raja O'Hara apparently had made like pretty much all of her
$600. She says she only spent $600 to go to All Stars.
Iconic.
Yeah,
like I could never, and I find that so impressive.
Literally just fabric and
so
thread.
Impressive. And it's gorge. She's always gorge. She hasn't missed yet.
No, I think every episode Raja really said, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you all what I didn't get to show you before. Because I remember I was fully like, well, Raja O'Hara's coming back for All Stars.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. Well, actually, when I heard her, I'm like, oh, okay, we have a villain. How exciting. And now she's the hero of the story. Like, I love her. I don't know. I love her. I loved her on season 11. I thought she didn't deserve to be on the bottom a lot of the time, and she was. But
do you think there's a villain
on this season?
Yeah.
Not yet.
But you said that Raj is a hero. Do you think there's a villain?
I think Raja is a hero. I don't know if the villain has been revealed yet. I think Yara was kind of filling that void of like the either anti-hero, the one that could make the sketchy move, like she was down to clown, like ready to make moves. I could see it being, let me just look at the list of who's still in the competition. I could see it being Jan, honestly.
I also think like I could see Jan getting a big winner. not winner, villain.
Yeah,
moment.
in the next couple episodes.
You know who I forget is there all the time?
Is it Pandora Box? Because
yeah.
That's who I also forget about.
Literally, the second this opened, because I just opened the list so I could look back on it. The second I opened it, I went, Pandora Box is on All Stars 6, because I literally, I will tell you, since we're on episode 2, I fucking hated all of Pandora's ball looks.
Oh, all of them. Okay.
All of them. I hated every single one. Every single one. I was like, I hate this.
Just want to hop into it. Let's go to the ball.
Yeah.
Let's get ready. All the way. Yeah. Let's put it in our mouth. Go all the way down the ball. Let's get it.
Okay.
I don't remember what they all were, but I will bring it up right now. So we have hold on. I found a really good article actually when I was taking notes when I thought we were actually going to do the podcast. So let me bring up that article real quick. Was there any what would you do? Blue ball. You have the working girl, blue collar. You got the whatever the second one was. Oh, the denim. And then you have to make something out of unconventional materials. Okay, so those are your categories. First impression, like off the top of your head, what do you think you would do?
I would be a plumber.
Work.
Purely for the joke of like the plumber's crack and like the pipes and like the very obvious joke. For denim, I went through a denim phase with my drag where I was like, I'm gonna wear denim all the time, and that's gonna be my thing.
Oh, absolutely! I'm still in it.
Yeah, like I still go back to it. Yeah. I pull it, and it's like, but I like ugly ass denim, and I've had this vision of like, you know that fabric, and it's like square patchwork denim.
Absolutely.
Of like the different, and I have this vision of just this like ugly gown. That is like ugly, made out of that specific fabric with pockets, just pockets all over it.
I love that. I think that would be cute. I think that's fashion. Absolutely.
So that's what I would do. And I would want to like pull things out of the pockets, obviously, like denim pocket squares. Like imagine that square patchwork fabric with pockets all over it and denim pocket squares in the little denim pockets on the square denim. I think it would be
that would be so fierce.
Yeah.
That'd be so fierce. If you had you saw some of the blue shit, like what would you, out of all the materials that they kind of had, what's your go-to? Like if you had to sew something like a silhouette, what are you going for? Even if you're just trying to be safe.
I would probably, as much as Michelle hates it, the easiest thing you can make is a fucking leotard. It's the easiest thing you can fucking do. But with unconventional materials, like I would just add shit to it. It would be very much like, I see it being like, it would kind of be a leotard, but maybe like a paper lantern, beignets, and like just like something. It would be easy. It would be in the wheelhouse. Yeah. Easy in the wheelhouse. Give it like a big collar, maybe a shoulder thing, but the base is very much a leotard hot glued together. Like, I think that's I think you need to elevate it. That's what Michelle's always saying is like, you can wear a leotard, just elevate it.
Yeah, totally. I would absolutely go. One of my signature silhouettes is like crop top, panty, and like other shit on top of it. So I know how to sew those. I have the two things I have sewn. I've sewn a shit ton of bandanas together, made a gown out of it, and I would probably do that. But also like the only thing I've actually sewn is like a little panty, and I'm like, perfect. I got you. Love you on that. I hemmed it. Talent, Drag Race winner. Hello.
That's your variety show.
Yes, and you know what it is? Denim.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Well, it's not denim. It's a spandex that looks like denim. So
yeah, I have a leotard that's denim spandex.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I literally have so much like right over there, just waiting to be sewn something. Waiting. So I'd probably do working girl. I don't know what I would do for working girl. Maybe I would do like a diner, like a server, bartender moment.
Yeah, but like, they wanted like blue collar.
Is that not blue collar? I make it country. Like a country, like a dive bar.
Well, when I hear blue collar, I think of like a carpenter or like
work.
like a trade worker.
Yes,
that's the word I'm looking for?
Maybe
trade worker.
Yeah, I'd go real like, but like it would just be like a girl that like goes to NASCAR, and just whatever her job is. Like she
has no job.
She'd have a. She's blue collar for another reason.
Oh my God. That, or my favorite thing would have been like, I would have loved if someone just came out in an outfit made entirely of blue collars from like blue shirts. I think that
would have been amazing.
That's the thing. We talked about this before about Drag Race themes. Troll the judges is what I would really want to do.
Absolutely. However, we don't know what the actual category they were given was, because it could have been working girl. It could have been blue collar. It could have been like I think they added blue collar when they decided it was in the blue ball. I want to say the girls probably thought it was, or maybe it was. I don't know. They were all blue,
I think a lot of them did like trade worker type of.
Yeah.
I will say there was a lot of fucking crossing guards.
There was, too many, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was very shocked at the amount of people who were a crossing guard.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, that would have never been my first choice.
Yeah, no, I didn't understand that. But whatevs. You know what? You do you, queen. I'm trying to think. Yeah, denim, denim would just be, like, the most entertaining category for me.
Yeah.
Like, I would do probably, like, a chambray, like, shirt, fully rhinestone tied, like, here. And probably like a panty with like another tie around and like a train of some sort. I don't know. Cute. And then like, and I have these denim high heel cowboy boots that are stunting. And so I'd probably throw some rhinestones on those, and that would be the look.
Yeah,
I would give you country cowgirl. Honestly, I probably would have given it to you twice, and they would have read me for it. So
maybe so.
Absolutely,
I do think it's very easy with denim to go cowgirl.
It is, but no one did, and I would have loved one really just cowgirl, like yeehaw moment. But that's totally fine. They were being smart. It's fine. I have the looks all pulled up if you're ready.
Perfect. Do you want to go through one by one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Can you share your screen? Do you know how?
I don't know. I'm not logged into this stream yet, so I don't know if I can. Oh wait, no, I can.
Oh, work.
I lied to your face. Don't mind me.
You lied to your
I'm trying to think. Do I have anything? Like, do I have anything incriminating on my laptop right now? No.
Reveal it. Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. Let's go window. Oh wait, no, I can just do Chrome tab. Fierceness. This one. And I'm sharing my screen.
We are professionals here, y'all. We prepared so well.
We are doing it. Hold on, let me zoom in a little now that we got.
Yeah, I don't need to see Dora on the side. Dora the Explorer. That movie was actually very funny.
I heard that so many times. And
I have laughed really hard at that movie. And it's been a choice.
Okay. Work. Well, you know what? She's just going to be here with us because that's what we can zoom in on.
All right. So Jan's 3 looks. So supposedly the first look is a mechanic.
I hated it. This is not working girl.
Yeah, I think if she came out as a mechanic, it'd be great. My issue with it is the sheer fact that like you went with the very vague idea of like a mechanic.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm a tire. Okay. I'm tired of this look. So, and so many people loved it. I do think it's a great look. It does not fit the category at all.
If you told me this was if there was an automobile runway, I would have been like, Jan is the winner.
Absolutely.
But this for working girl, no.
Like, what is it? What is that? I mean, it's gorge. And that's why I think maybe the actual category was different than what we were told.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jan just missed it. However, this denim look, this is the one. This is the denim look for me.
Okay, yeah.
This is fierce.
Yeah, I loved this.
Yeah.
I remember it from the promo because this was the look where I was like, okay, Jan's gonna really give it to us.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she made this little redemption look and which I think was what she wanted to do for her redemption runway. However, they were assigned redemption runways, so she didn't get to choose.
Yeah.
So I think maybe this was her way around it. I don't think she knew it was going to be the next episode, but
I did not like this. I don't think it's like a redemption of what she did.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's better. I just don't I think it's good. I just have already seen it literally like within this past year, so I'm kind of bored. Like I think it would have been a really good moment for her to recreate or to do something new.
Yeah, she should have really done something new. I also think if she came out on this in like All Star 7, I'd be like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but since we just saw it, it's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But here we are. Let's scroll on down to
overall. She was fine.
Oh hey, Big Frida. Big Frida. Can we just talk about how amazing Big Frida looked?
Big Frida looked really good.
I didn't even know. I'm like, wait, who is this gorgeous woman? I didn't even know it was Big Frida until I like Big Frida. I'm like, holy shit.
The wig looks right. The wig is
nice. Right. That's a. Do you think it's a double stack or is that just tease for the god? Like there's definitely something sewn into that.
There's more tracks than that.
Yeah, there is tracks on tracks. Okay, and then here is Raja O'Hara. What do you think of this working girl? This working girl, construction worker hat on top of a wig moment.
I think that is the look that stopped her from. No, she got the one.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, she did win.
She did win this episode. That is the look that held me back from saying that she was overall the winner. Okay. I felt like that look was not the look for me. The other two, I was very into.
All right, I liked it. I didn't think it was the best.
Yeah.
I loved the fact that the hard hat, which is on top of this wig, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was very camp. I don't know. She's in a heel at least, which some of the other girls are not. So
the look she made though is where she really got me.
Oh yeah, this outdoor chair, like the silhouette's amazing. It's two different pieces. It's like the top with the sleeves, and then it's this little dress. The shoes are right. The wig is right. It goes long over her hand. Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous. However, I would also like to point out this denim look. I think is also
denim look is also very correct.
I loved this,
and I realized as I said, like, oh, I'm obsessed with the look she made, and then I remember she made
probably all of this,
all of it.
Yeah,
like talented, so talented.
Like this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I have no notes. Okay, now we have Eureka.
Again, I didn't need a fucking crossing guard.
Yeah, I think this was the best of the crossing guards, I do think. I like this at stout, like with the W. And then what did she like? It is a strut or something when she flipped it around. And the giant whistle is nice. It looks good on her.
Yeah. I think this is a very like form-fitting, strong showing from her.
Silhouette's always right though.
Yeah.
So you have to give her that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't my favorite. I didn't think it was inventive, but I enjoyed it. It was nice.
I felt the same way about her denim look. I felt like it was not inventive, but it was good.
Oh, see, I think this is garbage. I do not like this denim look.
Oh.
I don't like it. With all the things you could do for denim, this is what you chose. Like, This, I think that definitely is why she didn't win. Well, I mean, also Raja stomped her.
Well, Raja stomped all over her, but I will say that I like Eureka's maid look just as much as Raja's.
Yes, I love this little like leotard with a skirt, but the legs go all the way up. I think she looks amazing.
I'm not the biggest fan of Eureka's personality, but I will say for a big performer to go on Drag Race and wear an outfit that is as revealing as that, and also have been as revealing as she has been on other seasons, I think it's a really good showing. And I also really like this color with her skin.
Mm-hmm. And the dark hair, I think, was a good choice as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wonder if she made the purse too. I just noticed the bag. I wonder if she made
I wonder if she did.
I loved it. I do think she deserved to be in the top. Well, maybe. I really liked her maid look. I really liked her last look, the one that she made. Yeah. I thought that was really cute.
I do think that's the one that they were focusing on more.
Yeah, and I would also do that. I think that's the main part of the challenge is you had to make something. Oh, now here's a goddess that I thought maybe should have been in the top.
Every episode, I've been in love.
Yeah, Sonique is, and honestly, this is someone doing 3 kinds of denim. It looks like, and slaying it.
Yeah,
like they're all so different.
That middle look is so fucking gorgeous.
BB. Yeah. Channeling Christina, giving the moment. Like, I don't know. The working girl one for me, I think, is my favorite, though. It's just so cool.
Yeah. She looks very so fashion cool. Forward. Yeah.
She looks so fashion, so cool. And like, she could fix my car.
Well, and I love her in this blue wig in the last look because consistently a blonde. And then we have this blue.
We have the blue.
Yeah.
It goes with it. I will say
it's so striking.
Yeah, this is my least favorite of the three, but that's not saying a lot because they're all stunning.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sonique nailed it. I didn't even look at the shoes. The shoes are all right.
Yep.
They're all correct.
The middle look
body's correct.
Was just
the middle one with the titties. Absolutely. Like, I wonder how much tape is on those little bandanas or whatever's on her.
It's just so smart.
So smart. I understood the reference immediately.
Yep.
Brilliant. Love her. Oh yeah, Kylie. All right. Oh, and then we have Scarlet Envy. I have opinions, so I'll let you start out if you want, or I can start.
First of all, this picture for the first look, this website really said "fuck Scarlet Envy."
They sure did.
I really don't like her makeup in that photo on the show. I don't remember hating it as much. I think the first look is ugly. I think the middle look is ugly. I think the last look is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I fully agree. This first look I thought was so fucking ugly. It didn't fit her well. She had no body. It didn't make sense. What are you? A tree getting sawn in half? Like, what are you?
Sense. Nothing.
Like, you're not. Also, yeah, the makeup's my favorite. I know you hated the makeup in this photo, but that's the best part of this photo is that makeup. So,
I mean, sure. The middle look is just like,
no. Read the room, girl.
Yeah.
Like, don't come out in a fucking, like, especially like, what was that? Was this filmed right before the election?
Maybe.
I think it was. This was filmed in 2020 during the pandemic. So,
yeah.
Girl, just know that we're not feeling the whole vibe of this right now. Like, maybe don't do a little patriotic look for denim, especially. Like, this was her denim look. Where's the denim? I get there's like a little vest in the hat, but
yeah, there's not enough denim. I think that she saved her ass with the last look.
The last look was gorgeous, amazing. It looked nothing like unconventional materials.
Nope.
And unfortunately, I think this is an unconventional material challenge, and that is why.
Yeah.
But this is the best looking thing, I think.
Oh yeah, I also think this is the best Scarlet looks.
Oh yeah, she looks great. I will give it to her. She's wearing 3 different hair colors.
Yep.
3 different silhouettes. So like, she's trying. I see it. I see.
Yeah, because the second look, she definitely looks like she has pads on.
Yes, she's definitely padded on that.
Yeah.
I bet that wood fabric though with her first look is not stretch. It doesn't seem like it stretches. Yeah. So maybe that's why the pads weren't there.
Maybe so.
Or maybe she just needs bigger pads. I don't know. Okay, now here is the other queen in the bottom 2, Giada Sophia. Give me your thoughts.
Okay, so I love Yara. I'm a big Yara fan.
Uh-huh.
I hated the working outfit. I was like, this makes no sense to me. I get your brand. I'm just not living. The middle look I did live. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's so Yara.
Yeah.
The last look, I didn't live.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No. Okay, and I also didn't like her attitude during the episode of like, I don't need to put effort into doing this. Like,
yeah, she's like, I know how to do it.
Shut the fuck up, girl. Like, yeah, you need to put an effort. Like, you can't just do something they already know you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think really got her in the bottom, to be quite honest, is the fact that they were kind of just like, well, you sewed a dress and we know you can, like, you made a dress and we know you can make a gown. Yeah,
but she wasn't very innovative. Innovative. I did not like this first look. The titties are overdone. We've seen them. Blah, blah, blah. The second look, oh my God. I love this so much.
Yep.
I think she looks so good. That makeup is so severe in the best way.
Her skin looks amazing.
The fact that we can't see... Everyone, if you are not ready to learn about the inner workings of a tuck, close your ears now. The fact that we can't see her balls inside of her body right above that belt is so amazing. Like, the tuck is perfect. Those jeans are so low.
Yeah.
It's womana. Like, it is it. I love this. I really liked the third look too. I liked it. I'm a more is more drag queen. Not right now, but I do enjoy a draggy queen. Like, I love the little, like, the fringe or whatever that, like, cheerleader pom-pom bullshit is that she got coming around. I love this, like, it's a tarp, then with a sparkly bustier. I like it. The wig is gorgeous. The makeup's gorgeous. The silhouette is nice. I thought she deserved to be nowhere near that bottom two.
I personally think it's solely because they were like, we know you can make a gown.
Yeah, and that's fair, but, like, I don't know. They know a lot of people can do a lot of things, but they still win for it. Or they're still like, you know, I think that's part of being a drag queen. Yeah, we know you can make a gown. She's like, yeah, I made a gown. Like, that was the job. That was what I was supposed to do.
I did the challenge, yeah.
Yeah, like, I did the challenge. I did it better than other people. So, at least in my opinion. But you know what? I'm not a judge on Drag Race, so here we are.
I'm ready to hear who you would have put in the bottom instead of Yara.
Let's find out.
Yeah,
let's go through the rest of these runways and see who it is. Oh, here's who it is. Never mind. That was easy.
Ugly. Yeah. No, Pandora deserved to be in the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did like the first one. I loved the first look. I thought that was fun, cute. I like the reveal. I did really like it. The second one was very basic. Fine. She looks like a stewardess on Dolly Parton Airlines. And this last look, Mama, this is garbage. Mama.
Pandora poo poo caca box. Like
where's the waist? At least, like, cinch. Like, if her waist was like this big, like how big it was in that last denim look, like that would have been fierce. Like, big little things on the bottom, like fun on the top. But, like, girl, no.
I also personally just think Pandora doesn't belong here. I don't know if I'm unpopular in that opinion of everyone else, but it does not feel like Pandora is on All-Star 6. It feels like Pandora is still doing All-Stars 1.
Yeah, Pandora's giving very filler queen.
Yeah.
Very much filler queen of the season.
And quite honestly, I hated the middle look, and I hated it because I'm like, I've seen this many times and I've seen it done better.
Yeah, it wasn't anything unexpected. Also, I don't think once again, I do not think her pads are big enough in this.
No, I think the bell bottoms on these pants are too big for her body shape.
Yeah. I think she needed a bigger pad because I love the shape of the bell bottoms. I think they're the right. Yeah,
I just wish they were better proportioned.
She just doesn't. She didn't get those Planet Pepper, you know. She needs to upgrade.
She needs the inserts.
She needs them shorts. Pull on up and have giant ass. That's what I have. 10 out of 10 recommend. Yeah. So this is who I thought should have been in the bottom instead of Yara.
How much did Planet Pepper just pay you for that shout out?
Not enough. I do have a free, like, gift certificate because one of the competitions I was in, I won a week of it, and, like, my prize was a new set of pads that I still haven't gotten. It was like 2 years ago, but maybe they'll still let me have them.
Cash them in.
They're very nice.
So now we have Silky.
Okay, here's another person who should have been in the bottom.
Okay, I will say this last look looks like a blanket.
Yeah, honestly, maybe I think Silky and Pandora should have been the bottom too. I think Jiggly.
No, I think Jiggly,
in my opinion,
I think Jiggly kind of. I think the difference between Jiggly and Silky and Pandora was that I think Jiggly gave very good, like, feminine, she gave very good woman. She didn't give drag queen.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that's the thing that is, like, that held Jiggly back this episode.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll get into it when we get to her.
Yeah. But Silky, I feel like Silky here is drag.
I disagree.
I didn't say it was good or bad.
Okay, fair.
All drag is valid, Elise.
Not all drag is good.
Not all drag is good. And this is one of those times where I'm like, your drag is valid, sweetie.
Like, sure, you're in drag. You're a drag queen now. This first look is garbage, mama. The second look is garbage, mama. This third look is garbage, mama.
It's a blanket. Do you remember when Santino Rice told Latrice she was wearing a couch?
Oh my gosh, the Rent-A-Center? Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the same.
This is that couch 10 years later.
Yeah, this is the same guy. And also, I know. I feel like Silky's pads look triangular in that look.
I forgot about my favorite read. It was when someone said that Silky put her ass on backwards. That was the best. Was that Ginger? I think that might have been Ginger.
I think it was.
Yeah, that was the best read, I think, actually.
But in that last look, it looks like her pads are a triangle.
Yeah. Silky is one of those queens that have now been on... she made it to the end of her first season and is on All Stars and just still is not a good drag queen.
Yeah.
I would never call Silky Nutmeg Ganache a really good. I think I'm a better drag queen than her. I think most queens
we've all seen the
started during the pandemic are better drag queens than her.
Yeah, so. We've seen the Roscoe's video, Diva. We know Silky's not.
And another case of Silky making everything that's supposed to be blue and turning it red.
Literally.
She loves doing that. Like,
I'm also.
This is why I think maybe it wasn't a blue collar look, is because Silky has this full red outfit.
Yeah.
Like, had like the black, and so maybe it wasn't blue in the title.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Did you like this milkman? This milk woman?
No.
Okay, word.
It looks like like a circus tent. It looks like a tent. Like
it does. This is the moment she should have brought out that milk in the titty.
Yeah, like
that would have been impressive.
I do think there's a big, and I think she talks about this in a later episode about how she's like trying to not be the person she was on season 11, but I think she also like just sacrificed all parts of her personality.
Yeah,
because she faded into the background for me the entire time she's been on the show,
which I'm okay with. I've never been a Silky fan, honestly.
Same.
Like, she's just not. I can't get over the personality is bad enough. And then the drag isn't good enough to overcome that. So, I don't know. I just never thought she was like necessarily like funny.
Yeah.
She's just loud.
Yeah, I didn't say did not say her personality was good or bad. I just meant she didn't have any this season.
Yes, you are correct. She also didn't have any fashion sense on this denim look. So would you like to talk about that?
I think if she lost the fucking hat and had like a big wig, I would have different feelings.
Okay, very fair.
I hate the hat.
Yeah, the hat's not great. It's not enough fringe.
Yeah, it's not enough fringe. And I also, the issue with the chaps is that they're not tight enough.
Yeah, they don't. Nothing fits her.
No.
Which is weird. Like, because I feel like as a queen, that is her size. And she has a signature shape. She sure does.
Yeah.
That I feel like all of her stuff should fit perfectly. Like, she knows exactly her shape.
And it doesn't.
Yeah, and it really doesn't. Yeah. And then, there's a blanket. She should have been bottom two, in my opinion. So,
yeah. Now that we're reviewing these looks, I'm kind of like, okay.
Yeah. Well, let's get to Jiggly first, and I'll be like, never mind, I take it back. Is she next? Oh, damn it. Okay, no, we have Ginger Minj. Here we go. Okay. So she gave the Mario illusion, given the plumber.
Yep. Yep.
She had this little jacket and over a pantsuit, and she has this little raincoat. I thought it was all acceptable.
Yeah, I thought it was all good. I really live for the coat that she made. Right. I think it's basic. It's a basic drag coat. Like, I'm sure like a bunch of people can pull out a vinyl blue raincoat. Yeah. But I think it looked good. It fit her well.
Yeah, it looked like a finished product. It looked like a coat that she brought from home. And I think that is more impressive. It's better than I could do.
Yes.
So I'm into it.
I'm into the Mario look. I am surprised that they got away with calling it Mario.
That's very fun. Well, I think she said, she said, I'm giving you Mario realness. Like,
yeah, she did say Mario. And that's when I was like, oh, but Mario's a trademarked character. So I'm surprised they.
Yeah. I think it was far enough off and Mario could just be like a name of a man that it was vague enough to, like, if you got it, you got it. If you don't know Mario, then you won't get it.
I do think there might be some Paramount Plus money tied up in there.
Ooh, there very well could be some Paramount Plus money.
Because I do think they own something with Nintendo.
Oh, they do?
Because there's a show on like.
I need to look into that.
Yeah, there's a show, I'm pretty sure, on CBS that was like a Nintendo show.
Oh, I need to find that because I'm a Nintendo girl, so I'm down. Let's find it.
I'm pretty sure that exists. So that I think might be the workaround. I mean, she doesn't look like Mario at all, other than
I can definitely see the inspiration of it. I didn't like this denim look.
I'm looking at it more like when I first looked at it, I was like, this is like you love to say, serviceable.
Yeah.
But looking at it more, I'm just kind of like, meh. I have that. Like, I bought that from AshleyStewart.com.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's very serviceable. It's fine. It is a denim look, but it's just not exciting.
No.
And maybe it's because I love denim. So like that is also, this is one of the categories that's like would be my dream category if I was ever on the show.
Yeah.
So I am expecting high caliber for denim. But yeah, she didn't deserve to be in the bottom. She was safe. I'm down.
Yeah, she was safe. I was good with it.
Definitely safe. And then down, we have a Carrie Chanel Davenport. I did not like this first look.
I did not like the first look.
I love the working.
Too. The second, I hated the third look.
Oh, you hated the third? Go on.
I was not a fan of the third look. I felt it didn't move right. It didn't, and I get it's cups. It's not going to move the way you want it to, but there's a way to work with cups that wouldn't be so structured, I think, that would have made it stronger for me. It messed up her proportions too much for me.
That's true. I think, the corset, she didn't tie the base corset like tight enough.
Yeah.
I think that might have just been something when she started, she didn't realize that she had to do that. And then she put it on. She's like, oh, fuck, I can't tighten this anymore.
Yeah.
Or like things will fall off if I do. So she just kind of went with it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It definitely looked like a fun silhouette that was made out of cups. And I think that helped.
I didn't even think it looked fun. I felt she looked uncomfortable.
Yeah. I think that's just her face though. Carrie gives very like blank, uncomfortable face when she's on the runway. Or like it's very like the lights are on but Noah's home.
I feel that. I do enjoy the denim look.
Oh, this turned my pussy out. This denim look I am obsessed with. This is sexy denim.
Oh, I also need to say that I think Akira looks so good in the confessionals. Like
with his glasses and the boy hair. Yeah, she looks great.
I think she looks so good. Yeah, and she knows that she looks good.
She knows. I didn't love this pipe look. I thought it could have been either more campy or more fashion. It wasn't enough one way or the other for me. It's executed well. It was cute on the runway. So like she's still safe. Like she wasn't in the bottom of my head. So
no, I wouldn't have put Akira near the bottom in this episode. I personally would have rather seen Pandora,
yes. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, okay. So here we are, Miss Jigglesworth, Jiggly Caliente.
Another grouping of these pictures. Junkie, you really gotta Junkie. You really are doing the girls dirty with these pictures.
I know, right? I love Jiggly's first look. This little like, I don't know, robe cape moment with the construction. Like, I need this. I love this. She brought out the trash can with all the girls' names on it. What's underneath of it, I don't love, but I think that wasn't what it was originally planned. I think since it was the blue ball, she threw on just a little blue mini dress she had. That's my guess. I loved it. You seem like you did not.
I loved the trash can.
Oh. Okay.
The rest of it just wasn't it for me, and I like Jiggly, but this wasn't. I felt like this was like, again, very like the first look was very basic. Like if you're telling me that wasn't what she intended to wear under it, I would love to see what she did intend to wear under it.
Yes, I also made that up, so who knows?
Yeah. So, I wasn't that into it. I also think if you're gonna be is it a garbage man? Is it a janitor? Because like if you're gonna be the garbage man, I don't see garbage bin. Like I would have loved if she had some sort of garbage truck.
Oh, like one of like the wheelie ones, like from the back. That's like at your home. Yeah, I see that definitely. But I think in her mind, she's like, "How am I gonna get that there? Let me just use one of the garbage cans they already have, put some wheels on it, and then go for it."
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it was like on the border for me, but like I just love the the robe, or like, I don't even know what to call it. That thing. I love it. I love it so much. It flowed nice. It fit well. It went to the floor. Another part where I loved part of the outfit and not the whole thing was the second look. These giant bell-bottomy, like gaucho denim pants, I'm obsessed with.
I really almost wish that she ditched the white t-shirt and there was just straps. So it was like an overall like type of thing. Like a jumper type of thing. Because I almost think like those are pants that you can like, they could be even like, they're big. But if she wore them overalls, higher, she could make them even longer.
Yeah, that was the t-shirt really threw me off, but I love the pants so much.
I mean, I got her reference. Yeah, I wasn't obsessed with it, and I think again, I look at that look and I'm like, I see like fashiony model. I don't see drag queen.
Very fair, very fair. This third look, here's the thing, it's not great. I do still like it better than Pandora's, and I do still like it better than Silky's. So. Because at least it's like something. Yeah, did she glue too much shit onto it and like have it falling off? Sure.
But it's also like the styling of it.
The wig I didn't like. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the length. I'm not a big fan of the top. Like, you can't tell here, but the rings for the curtain on the top, they didn't fit the shoulder right. Like, it just didn't give me what I wanted.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe if she took that one little blue thing like that was in the front, that front ribbon, and just really went in on the side fringe, that could have been a on-purpose silhouette, not just gluing shit to shit.
Yeah. I also think she could have just made the whole thing out of those blue things.
Yeah, that's another fierce outfit. Like, I probably would have made like a skirt out of those, or at least something. Yeah, like a little fringy, like literally this and fringe.
She could have even done something with the top with the rings, like, and woven that through it and like made it bigger in the upper part. Like, I don't know. There just needed to be something more here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think Pandora and Silky should be in the bottom as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have been a bigger bottom. Like, it should not have just been her and Yara.
Yeah.
Like, also, I don't think even if there was a bottom 3, Yara should have been in it.
Maybe I think Yara would have been bumped out of the bottom. Yeah. And it should have been Pandora, Silky, and Jiggly.
I agree. I fully agree with that. Yeah. So, but yeah, there was Mrs. Jigglesworth. Booted on out. Okay, Trinity K. Bonet. This first look is garbage. The second look is This third look, I'm obsessed with.
The first look is poo poo caca.
Yeah, the first look is bad. She's in a flat. She painted on the stop.
My favorite thing though is the boot, the Timberland boot on the runway. Like, not even a boot heel. The straight up, she had her Timberland boots and was like, "I'm going to just wear these."
She is, yeah. I do not know.
The other two looks, though, I do disagree with you. I think her denim look is cute.
Okay.
In the styling of it, I think the colors are right. I think it comes all together and it works really well. The blue is like Cinderella.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the blue. Yeah. And when she left the shoe, perfect. Loved it. Gagged. I'm like, you understood the assignment. You said, let me make it a whole story.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. The middle look is fine. Like, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
It just was, I remember her Crazy Sexy Cool runway, that where she lip synced to a What a Man with that long black hair and the piece. And it's giving me the exact same vibe as this, but I like the other one better.
Yeah. I think that's kind of why. All grown up.
Yeah. Like, she looks too old.
Yeah.
I think she looks very matronly, which is fine. Like, it's still a good look, but I wasn't gagging over it.
No. And also, the first look is what ruined it for her.
The first look is absolutely garbage. Like, she's very lucky she had that last look to save her. I think that's the end. Yes. Okay, work. I can stop sharing my screen now.
So that was the ball.
So that was the ball. That was also not appropriate, but
it cut out.
When I'm on All Stars, we'll make different votes. Yeah, I think we're at the point now where a couple girls have gone home. The first week they voted based on just who they thought was the worst or who they liked the least, and that was Serena. The second week they voted on who they thought was the worst. However, Jiggly actually had friends in the competition. Now, if you were on All Stars or in a game of drag queens that you had to vote each other out, and your friends voted you out, would you handle that well?
No. Well, I think, but I also don't think I would vote a friend out.
Yeah, I would not.
And I think the people that would be in this type of like situation with me, like if I had friends that were in this type of situation with me, I think we would all think the same way, because I think we would go strategy. This is what I'm thinking, is like these people aren't thinking that like eventually you're going to need people here who are not going to vote you out.
What if you end up in the bottom with the front runner? Like, you got to have people around that are willing.
Yeah, you don't want to be the person who's like, I want to beat the bet. I want to do this. And they talk about that at one point. I forget which episode it is. But when they're getting ready in the mirror.
Okay, yeah. Can I tell you, like, that is one of my least favorite reality TV tropes of all time, is if you want to beat the best, you got to be like, no, you sent them home. You beat them. Yeah. You beat them in episode 2. You didn't need to beat them in episode 12. You beat them already. You beat them a long time ago. Like, you did beat them. You beat the best. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand that mindset. I don't respect that mindset, especially when you're fighting for money. It just makes me feel like there are other girls.
$100,000.
$100,000. Like, there are other girls that have been on Drag Race, like, even 5 times now. I mean, I don't know if anyone's been on Drag Race 5 times, but like, even Shangela, I would like to see her back if she actually started eliminating people and cut people that she's like, I'm down. Like, don't be like, oh, well, I have to beat the best. If I get second, I get second. If I get runner up, I get runner up. No, go there to win or don't go at all.
And especially the format going in.
Yeah, you're going to vote people off. Like, so, like, try and win. It's not hard.
Something.
It's not hard to try and win a game.
Yeah.
I've tried to win a lot of games. Never have, but here we are.
I've won a game.
Oh, I've won a game. Oh, nice. Work. So yeah, that was episode 2.
Yeah.
We move right along to episode 3. I don't remember what happened to episode 3. Was that the marketing challenge? That was the commercials.
That was the commercials.
Yes. Yes.
I thought all the commercials were kind of meh.
Yeah, they weren't great. Nope. I thought the first one was meh. The exorcism one.
Yes.
I thought
they seemed to really like it, and I was like, I'm not.
I thought Eureka stole the show, and honestly, I think Eureka helped Sonique not be in the bottom because
they kept
Sonique
saying
was
that
not good.
Well, they kept saying Sonique was great. Like the critiques were all about how great Sonique did,
and I was like, where? Like, I love
Sonique, but were we watching the same thing?
Yeah, but she was like, and one of her eyelashes was down here, and one was up there. Like, literally the whole time. I was like, is no one going to clock her wonky lash? Her Gia Gunn moment?
I did not know that.
As someone that usually has a wonky lash, I do notice these things. So, So I thought Sonique got saved by it being a teen challenge. The middle one was the best. The group of 4 with Jada, Trinity, and other people. Yeah,
the Fix It Bitch group was
Raja, and who was the other one? It was Raja, Trinity,
Silky,
Jara, and Silky was in the
Ginger.
bottom group. Ginger was in the bottom group.
I thought Ginger was in Fix It Bitch.
No, Ginger was it was Ginger, Jan, Silky, and Akira in the bottom group. So that means it was Pandora. Once again, we forget Pandora's here.
Because Pandora don't deserve to be there.
She sure don't
think Pandora is RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 6.
She would have been RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3 if that wasn't the first time they brought BB back, like they brought a winner back. I think they could have started to bring Pandora back because like she's not a good enough drag queen to compete with these new chickens. That's just
I also think the audience for her drag is not exactly viewing Drag Race anymore.
Yeah, the audience for her drag is now in their like upper 30s, mid 40s. They're not watching that much reality TV anymore.
I would go older than that.
Oh, older? Then her audience is now dead since season 2, so that's what happened.
I just think
they died.
I just think Pandora, no. I think Trinity deserved the win. I thought she was funny.
Yes, I do agree with that. Trinity deserved the win. I thought runners-up would have been... Actually, no, I thought Pandora did really good on the challenge, now that I think back. She actually was pretty funny.
Don't just say that because you feel bad.
No, I don't feel... Girl, I don't feel bad for anyone. That's their own problem. I don't feel bad for anyone that's more successful than me, because that's their own problems then. So... yeah, but I do think she was funnier in the commercial, but Trinity was like the winner. Like there was no... there was no real question. But yeah, that whole group was safe. And then our bottom 4 is the Rent-A-Queen, which is Ginger, Jan, Silky, and Akira.
Yes, and this was boring.
This was boring, yeah. Jan did her same overly excited thing that she got sent home for on her own season. Like if you got sent home for something just 1 year ago, would you not change?
Would you? Not even a year ago. I'm pretty, like, wasn't this like 9 months?
Yeah, they probably filmed it like a year. Oh yeah, she probably filmed it right after like the episode aired where she got sent home. She probably got sent home, flew to All Stars.
Yep.
Was like, hi. Back again.
I do think that the split vote was the gag of the episode.
Oh, I loved the split vote. We need more split votes.
Yeah.
We need more. We absolutely
that's more so the next episode, but like, because I do think the right person went home this episode. I think Silky got voted out, but she also deserved to be voted out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It was her time.
It was her time. It was just her moment. She wasn't giving All Stars.
I will say, I think this episode in general is lackluster. Like, the commercial
worst episode of the season so far.
I don't think we saw it on Down Under. We've seen it in other seasons of US Drag Race. Mm-hmm. The acting challenges that are canned, but like it wasn't canned. It felt very like, were they assigned these things? Did they really pull this? Like, I think there's more here. Yeah, there was more producer-y than we saw. I agree. Yeah, this is probably the worst episode of the season for me. But this season has still been great. So you can have one little This season has brought me back to what Drag Race used to be. I think it feels very like good television.
Yeah, it's good TV. I'm having a good time. However, this episode was when we got the Laganja Estranja lip sync, which I think is... No, Raja, can we just go back one moment and talk about how amazing the Raja O'Hara and Brooklyn Heights lip sync was?
Oh, that was a good
one.
I will watch Brooklyn Heights lip sync any day.
Any day of the week. Anytime, any day.
Any opportunity you give me to watch Brooklyn Heights.
I feel the same about Raja. So the both of them together, I'm like, perfect.
Yeah, Raja's a stellar lip syncer.
Yeah, she's really, really good. She's probably one of the most underrated lip syncers of Drag Race. I think Milan is the most, but if she keeps a wig on, go back and watch that shit she was just casually doing on the stage when she swippered her paint across the floor.
Yeah, I'm well aware, but like, no. The best lip sync? No.
I think so. I think if she went up against another girl, like if she went up against Laganja, that would probably be the best lip sync in Drag Race history.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not for Laganja.
Well, yeah, I think Milan would keep up.
I don't think so.
Do you remember Vogue? Remember Vogue?
I remember.
It was so good.
I enjoyed.
Well,
no, I was not a Milan fan during season 4.
That's fair. I have heard she's now recently got back into drag. So like,
she's trying to come back on All Stars 8.
I heard, because I had a friend that was talking with her actually like a few weeks ago, and Milan said that she's like, yeah, I've literally done everything I've wanted to do in my career, like because she's been on Broadway. She's a Broadway, like not star, but she's like a many Broadway shows. Was on Drag Race. She toured the country. She toured internationally. She did all the things she wanted to do, and now she's like, yeah, now you know what? I might get back into drag now. And I would love to see it. I would love to see Milan back. Could you imagine a 2020, like a 2022 Milan, like glamour with all the like talent performance? I mean, she'd keep her wig on this time.
Would she? Would she?
I would for sure fucking hope so.
I'm not a Milan stan. You can have fun there at that table.
All right. I'm having a great time.
I will say the Laganja lip sync is one of the best lip syncs as far as Laganja herself.
Yes, I have another thing.
Yep.
So I clocked it as soon as Trinity did it because I'm a huge fan. I watch her Miss Continental performance all the time. Disco Inferno. She uses the exact same choreography.
Oh yeah,
the exact same. I love it. I'm like, I know that. I'm like, yes, give me that. And then like, ha, 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 ha. Like it's weird choreography too. Like it's not good, but like it's there.
Yeah.
Say, ha, 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 ha.
I want a whole number of you just doing that.
Oh, I'll give it to you. I'm actually making a pageant girl next where I just steal people's Miss Continental's choreography. So
that's good.
Yeah, so I agree. Trinity deserved the win. Laganja slayed her down in the lip sync, but it's hard for Laganja not to slay someone down.
I will say, I hope this is Laganja's road to being on All Star 7.
Yes, she's been asked back many times.
Yeah.
Has then since said no, and now I've heard in interviews, she's like finally like, I could go back, maybe.
Yeah, now she's like, oh, they got money.
yeah, now they got money, and I can have money. So, but yeah, that was episode 3. Moving on to episode 4.
Which was this week, right?
Yeah. Sure was. What happened?
I watched it on a bed in Florida when it was relaxing. On my phone.
What happened? What was the challenge? Oh, it was the halftime.
We're bad. We're bad.
I'm bad. I'm like, what happened about a week ago? I can't remember.
It's because we smoke all that pot. The halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
I am leading this conversation because Trinity K. Bonet was robbed. I firmly believe Trinity deserved to win over Jan. Jan's Gaga was not Gaga.
I thought it was good. I noticed Trinity did not know all of her words. So there was a couple little ad libs in there that was on the track, and she was just like, I'm like,
she was Beyonce, bitch.
She was Beyonce, but Beyonce says all her words. That's all I'm saying. I did notice there was a. No. If it's a lip sync challenge, it's a lip sync challenge.
It was more of a dance challenge.
Yeah. Well, I think it was lip sync. If you're lip syncing, it's a lip sync challenge. It's an everything challenge, but
the only person who gave me chills was Trinity.
Yeah, I thought Trinity was really good. Trinity was amazing. Like, absolutely. Yeah. She proved herself that she's an amazing Beyonce performer. Like, but if there was a reason for her to not win, that would be what it was. It
sounds like you're just a hater, but that's fine.
No, if I'm going to be a hater, I'll talk about how I thought her fucking gown was terribly boring.
Oh,
so,
I mean, it was the Frills.
Yeah, that's probably why she lost, was because that gown was
Frills runway. I will say, I was like, this is what
it looks like fucking the cranberry sauce that you cut at Thanksgiving. That's what it looks like.
The can?
Yeah. That like in thin little slices on the bottom. Look back at it. Looks like little tiny slices of cranberry sauce.
Yeah, but she was Beyonce.
She was Beyonce. I thought Sonique. I thought Kylie really was Steven Tyler. And I thought she was going to end up in the top.
I thought she was also going to be in the top. I thought Trinity was going to win. I firmly thought Jan was going to be safer in the bottom.
Oh, I thought Jan slayed it. I really do. I thought she was Gaga. She gave enough of an illusion. She gave all the right mannerisms.
I think it was the eye tattoos, like the stickers she had on.
Oh, the eye stickers, yeah.
Yeah, that really like took me out of it. And I also think her movements, like, I just didn't get full Gaga.
Okay. I will say she was playing the piano at the right moment. The heel was going down at the right times. Like,
yeah.
I saw it. I saw the appeal.
I think
anyone else.
Ginger's Fergie was not good. And also, why, Ginger? Why did you pick that?
She didn't. They were assigned them.
No, they talked about picking them.
They talked about picking them.
You really think they? I don't.
I think they were assigned them. Absolutely. Just like they were assigned the redemption runways. Or maybe they had they sent in a list of people they would like to do. Or something like that. But I think they only had the impersonators for these people. So they said, okay, here we go.
Maybe so.
I thought Raja was really good.
Raja's Diana Ross was really good. I feel like they were
in the top. Yeah, the part itself wasn't enough for her to be in the top, but she looked like her. She had the movements. She did the thing.
You know who I thought did really well was Scarlett.
Yes. Oh, okay. So can I tell you the moment I became a Scarlett Envy fan?
Yeah.
Was during this episode in the workroom when she was just walking around
in the
that
shark
fully
outfit.
rhinestone shark outfit.
And they weren't acknowledging it. She was like fully going to make people laugh. And everyone was still just like talking to her like normal.
And she's like in it, like the fin, just like,
yeah.
Like I loved it. I loved it. It made me like her a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down. I'm a Scarlett Envy fan now. So here we are.
Yeah.
She did good.
And I thought she looked like Katy Perry.
She did. She really did.
The change in her makeup that she's trying to do, like, I liked how that shape looked on her face.
Yeah, I think she should keep doing that. That was really pretty on her. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm looking over everyone else, seeing who. I thought Ginger just didn't have a lot to work with. So,
no, but
as good as she could have.
I also don't understand why everyone was like, the Carol Channing part's so good.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was. Pandora just did nothing with it. The part was funny. You could have made that really funny. She just didn't.
Yeah, but I also think part of it is the choreo. Like,
and
no choreo.
And if you're a queen that has been doing drag as long as fucking Pandora Box has been doing drag, you should know when to tell a choreographer, this is not servicing my talents.
Yeah.
I need to do something more or better. I would 100% tell Jamal Sims, his gorgeous ass, I would tell him, this is not what I do. I kick on the right, I turn on the left, like, do that. I can I will give you what to give me to make.
And Jamal Sims will talk to you.
I'm not going home for this.
Yara.
Yeah, and he can do whatever he fucking wants. Like I'm like I know what looks best, and I will turn it out.
Talk about someone who I was like, Yara is Shakira, but not in the face. I did agree with the judges.
The face just was not there. The face, and she was right. Everything she told Jamal was correct.
Yeah.
She's like, she does, because Jamal is, I know, like, as a choreographer as well, like, you are hired for things, you just show up, you're like, okay, we have 1 minute segments for these divas, so you know, he probably knows, like, Shakira does this, but he doesn't know as much as Yara does.
Yeah.
He's a professional Shakira impersonator. So it's things like that where I was like, okay, like, I get what she's saying, absolutely, I stood by it. She just didn't, she's just not, Yara has never won a lip sync, she has lost 4 lip syncs now on Drag Race.
Yeah.
She is not a lip syncer.
No.
I know that about Yara. I think the rest of the world hopefully now knows that about Yara.
I love Yara. I think Yara has beautiful drag. I think Yara has beautiful makeup. I think Yara is a crazy person. And I love it.
Yeah. In the best way. She's very Nina Flowers in the whole like loud, happy to be here.
Do I think they fucked her by having Jessica Wilde be the one to send her home? I think that was fucking rude as shit.
I loved it. Oh, I loved it. That's why I thought I was so worried for last season, Alexis Mateo, when Vanjie showed up. I'm like, they are not sending Alexis home on this episode. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I also will stand by and I think Alexis Mateo was robbed on All Stars 5, but that's just me.
Of what?
Of top 4. It should have been her over Blair. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, over Blair.
Absolutely. Yes. Over Blair. She wasn't going to win, but she should have been in the top.
Over Blair.
Yeah. Should have at least done the comedy challenge and then whatever happened. But I don't know, my opinion.
I will say that this is an episode where I do think Yara was voted out.
Yara was voted out. I think this was one of the first strategic moves. I don't even know if it was strategic though. That's the sad thing is she just
no,
wasn't
because they don't care. Oh, because now we're on this episode when they're talking about the last episode on the split vote, and Akira's like, I don't care. I was like,
don't say that. That means that anyone can vote for you at any time and you won't care. Like, no,
well, be like, no,
you
just set the precedent that you're not gonna be that bitch. No, I want you to be afraid to vote me out.
exact same thing with Trinity. When she was like, oh, I took it very personal. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I take it very personal.
Yeah.
Ooh. So
you froze.
Don't do that again. Yeah.
Ooh.
Huh?
You're cutting in and out for a minute.
Oh, I'm cutting in and out. Oh my God, what lovely Wi-Fi I have.
But you're back.
Oh, okay, work.
Yeah, I do think Yara was voted out.
Yeah, she just wasn't fighting. And I would have done the same thing. I mean, I would have done the same thing because now that Akari has been in the bottom two like twice in a row, I'm like, okay, so she's not winning. So,
I also must say, I saw some people online being like, oh, I really liked her prince. I was like, I didn't like it.
I thought it was bad. That was actually very bad.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't Prince to me. This is Akira.
Yeah, like, why did you have your butt out? Everyone's like, all the queens on the show were like, oh, I love that she turned around and had her butt. I'm like, Prince doesn't, in my knowledge of Prince, he never did that.
No.
Akira does that all the time.
Yeah.
But she didn't have any energy.
It felt very much like, I have this outfit.
Yeah, I had this outfit. It matches it's what he did. And then I was like, ooh, I'll make it my signature and have my butt out, which would have been great if she would have performed.
Also, she talked about in the episode, like, I'm going to do the baby hairs and the facial hair. And I was like, I don't really see any of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think something I've noticed about Akira on this season, especially on season 11, I think she did a lot better because the talent just wasn't as high on that season, in my opinion. Yeah. On this season, I think Akira is just, I'm getting more of the vibe that she's just one of those girls that can't perform that well. Like, she's not a performer.
Yeah, she looks stellar.
I thought she was. And she's just not a lip syncer as much as I thought she was. So
no, I wasn't here for it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, no, she didn't go home. Yara went home.
No, Yara went home. This is why I said Yara got voted out. I feel like Akira, it was her time to go. Yara got voted out.
Yeah, Yara got voted out because she didn't fight for it.
Yeah.
However, have you watched the first 10 minutes?
No.
Because I just did. Do you want to update?
Tell me.
So Jan picked Akira.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and her excuse was like, oh, well, I thought this is where everyone was going. Like, I thought this was what was happening, and I just went with the group. Which of all people to do it for Akira, who's not going to care. Apparently.
Well, that's the thing, bitch. You can't get mad now.
She's not going to care, Ia.
Oh. I will say that I feel like they're giving Akira a shitty edit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, but she's also not doing great. She said all these things at the time and the important time. So, like, I don't know.
She's not giving what I really expected. Like, I was very excited to watch Akira. Her promo look, I was very excited. Gorgeous. Like, everything gave me the sensations I needed. And now it's kind of like.
Yeah, she just didn't. Yeah, she's not giving what I really thought she would. And that's the worst thing to do on All Stars is to just let people down. Like, that's my thing. If you make top 4 on your season and you go back to All Stars, I think you should take a while. Like, you need to be better.
Yeah, you need to be the top 4.
You need to be aggressively better.
Yeah.
Or like so good that you're so confident. Like, because Akira, like, she came in all the time. She's like, I can't dance. I can't do this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, take a dance class.
Yeah.
Become a dancer.
They always talk about like the sewing challenges.
You have the money. You literally have the money to take a sewing class.
Mm-hmm.
You might not have the time, but you have the money. You have enough friends, I'm sure, that could teach you.
Well, that's the other thing
too.
I have a billion friends who are like, I want to teach you how to sew. I never say yes.
Yeah. I learned how to use a sewing machine.
Yeah.
I know how I can put one piece of fabric on the other one and put some thread through it.
Yeah.
But like, also, I don't know, like, if I was ever
you're also not on Drag Race.
I've never applied for Drag Race. So like, once I do, I'll start learning how to sew. I'll learn how to do some hair.
You should probably start sewing like maybe like the month before you make the tape. Learn how to sew.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll learn how to sew. I'll figure it out. But like, it's things like that. Like, it's going to be there, especially if it's dancing or anything performance based.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're so good. And even then, you don't know because they can put you in the bottom if they don't like you. It doesn't matter how good you are. So you got to be able to turn it out at all times. And she's just, I think, proving now that she can't, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think All Star 6 is going to be good for her. I think it's going to be fine for her career. Like her career isn't going to hurt because
I think it'll be fine for her career.
But for her legacy, it might not be great.
I think it's going to be very much like Ginger Minj talking about All Stars 2.
Yeah, it's going to take her. She's going to have to use it as a joke. Be like,
she'll be on All Stars 10
that
again.
Yeah, Akira could come back for All Stars 10 once she learned how to do dance. Or it's just a pageant.
I do think Akira should have gone home.
I agree. I think Akira should have gone home. However, I do think it was the best move to send Yara home. So they're finally understanding the assignment.
I don't know but again, like you said, I don't know if they are.
And I don't think they are. That's the thing. They did the right thing, but in the wrong way for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. But also, they're all rich and famous drag queens, so they don't need to win the $100,000 as much, you know?
Well, and that's always been my issue with All Stars is like, why would you not go in and be more strategic? None of it matters at that point. You are going to play a fun game with your friends. Like, that's what I would look at All Stars as. Like, I'm here to play a fun game, a social strategy game with my friends. Like, I'm like, win or lose. I spent all this money. Yeah, but.
And I really do think it's going to take a strategic queen to just show up one season and change how the game is played.
Well, if you think about it, it's it's the same thing with the All Stars 2 format. The second they kind of figured it out, they changed
All Stars 3 mixed it up. Yeah. Which I didn't hate.
No,
I didn't hate the jury twist. I'm not gonna lie.
I do think
unpopular opinion.
I think this would be the season to bring it back.
I think, now that they are actually voting people out every week and your decisions matter, I want to see the social game.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see you have to be nice. I want to see you have to like.
And I also want video footage of them living in a jury house.
God, that would be amazing. I think it is like hotel room sequester though, so you're all by yourself.
Yeah.
But I would love a jury house drag race moment. That'd be so fun.
Who do you think's the next person leaving?
The next person to go home?
Yeah.
What's the challenge? Is a TED Talk of some sort? Like, I think that's what, like, it's like.
Is it a TED Talk?
It's like it's like a round table. It's supposed to be like serious. Like,
yes, I do know that.
So let's see who's still in. I think if it's just like, if it's almost like a podcast. So let's think of people who are good at talking off the cuff or with a little bit of planning. I think I see Akira actually. I think she would be safe.
Yep.
I think Eureka's going to be safe. Ginger is probably going to do really well. Jan, it depends on what mood she's in that day. I don't know. Sometimes she can talk and sometimes she can't.
Yep.
I'm worried about Kylie.
I am worried about Kylie.
I don't know her enough like, on the mic or anything to know how she's going to be on that. Pandora I think is going to do well. Raja I think will do well. She has a great personality. Scarlett. That is who I think. Oh, and then there's Trinity. Okay. So yeah, I think Scarlett, Trinity, Kylie, or Jan. I know it's a lot of them.
But, I do think that. But okay, so who do you think is going to win the challenge?
Oh, who's going to win? I could see Akira doing it, like as a redemption moment. I could see that happening. I could see Ginger, Pandora, Eureka.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling Eureka is going to win the challenge.
Okay, I can definitely see. She won the proportionizing challenge, right? On season 10.
They love to give her this type of like personality challenges and where she has the where here.
Ooh, yeah. So she has the reps in to like say something emotional.
Yes, she has like big emotional energy right now because of that.
I can see that. Yeah.
I think Eureka, not that I want her, again, I'm going to differentiate. I don't want Eureka to win the challenge. I think she will.
But the logic follows. Absolutely. Yeah. I think the top three, if I had to pick, would be Eureka, Ginger, and Raja.
Yeah, I think they're going to be the people who lead their groups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I don't remember what the groups are. So
I don't really remember either.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And that it brings up a question: is it going to be a group challenge? Like, is a group going to win,
or is it going to be individual? And here's the thing: I do think they changed that based on how they want the narrative to go.
Oh, absolutely. They change it probably after the challenge happens.
Yeah,
they just decide on the flies, I assume. Yeah, but yeah, I think In Trouble next week is Kylie, Scarlett, and Trinity. I think they're probably in the most trouble. Or Jan, just because Jan had this whole like debacle of sending Akaria home when no one else did.
Well, also, if Jan ends up in the bottom, Akaria is going to vote her out.
Very that. So, yeah, I think it could go a lot of different ways, but I think we can feel like who's going to be good and who's going to be bad.
Yeah. The game within a game.
Game within a game. Yes, here we
this
are.
Season, there's a game within a game.
A game.
If I have to hear that audio one more fucking time, this season, there's a game within a game. You want to play? Like,
would you like to play?
I'm going to hear that in my sleep.
I think if people have been listening to this podcast for multiple weeks, I want to say we've revealed what it is already.
We did when it was just the two of us. I think it was during
our brand steal, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I remember that.
Yes. You and I are
back to that if you want to see what the twist is, or keep listening and we'll just spoil it for you right now.
We're definitely going to say it to this high one viewer. We're definitely going to tell you what the twist is for All Star 6. If you don't want to know, you should leave in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the redemption twist. Yes. I'm very excited to watch these lip syncs because the twist for this one viewer is that the first person Serena will lip sync against Jiggly, and whoever wins that one will lip sync against Silky, and then whoever wins that lip sync will lip sync against Yara,
and then whoever wins that will lip sync against whoever gets sent home next week.
Do you know what's funny to me is if they knew what was happening on the other side, I don't think they would have sent some of these people home.
They sure wouldn't. Oh, that's so tea. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if they knew what the redemption challenge was, they probably would have sent home different people. Well, would they have? Okay, let's go through it. I think it's going to be, we're getting mid-season. We're going to get Lollapalooza again, where it's like all these lip syncs back to back is my guess.
So I've been waiting because I keep waiting for them to do it. Like I'm waiting because like, I feel like it should have been something that was happening as it goes.
Yeah. That's what I didn't know if they were going to do it. Like at the end of the episode, they were just going to have the queen like the first episode of season 13.
Yes.
Where they just like walked in and then bing, bang, bong. I think it's all going to be in one episode, but I think it is going to happen on different days. Like it is going to be kind of like that. Like they're just the eliminated queen is going to be in full drag, walking on in and see the girl before them and see who it is. Very, if you watch Top Chef, I think it's going to be very Last Chance Kitchen.
Yes.
Very that.
I'm very excited to see what's going to happen.
I think I don't know. I'm very optimistic. I'm also really excited we actually get to see everyone lip sync.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
Well, I'm also excited because the Lollapalooza, I think it lacks a certain pressure. A certain I don't want to say risk, but it's like the stakes. It lacks the stakes. There's the stakes are not high enough.
You knew only one person was going to come back, and you knew who probably it was going to be. Mm-hmm. Even though I think the double save should have been Gia and Naomi on that season.
Yes, I agree.
But Gia Gunn apparently either on that episode or an episode prior had just like lambasted RuPaul on the main stage for not having trans women on the show. Yeah. So there was no way she was coming back.
Nope.
But iconic.
I will say I am very excited to watch because I really don't know who's going to, so far out of the people eliminated, I really don't know who would come back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So we have one.
So Serena versus Jiggly. Jiggly wins.
5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at the final 9 right now.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get it maybe in 2 episodes. So maybe episode 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling is I think it's going to be episode 6 will be it, and then episode 7 will be the person comes back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know I don't know what the twist is. Is someone going to go home on the lip syncs and then someone's going to come back? Like it's going to be an exchange program, or is it going to be someone just comes back in and then I don't know.
I feel like it'll be an exchange. I think it'll be an exchange.
So someone's going to get eliminated, and then I would love someone gets eliminated, sirens go off, the person walks straight on as the second lip sync of the night, and they say, okay, let's see if you're going home or not.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, that would actually be fierce. That's how I hope they do it.
I think they're smart. I think they'll do it that way.
We'll get an episode of all the lip syncs. We'll know who the lip sync winner is.
Yeah.
Then Oh, what if? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I heard a few different interpretations of how this could go.
Yeah.
So they could either just come back in the competition at the beginning of the workroom, walk on in, or what if they're the lip sync assassin for the next episode? And if they win, they're back in. If they lose, they don't come back. That could be tea.
That was gaggy.
That could be gaggy. I don't know. This is just brainstorming. I love gaggy. I love drama.
No, I think that is a brilliant plan.
Yeah, and if not, Drag Race Swap Presents. Hello, VH1.
Yeah. We have been giving you all the production tea.
I would love a producer credit.
Ideas. Yeah. At least maybe Dad.
I don't even need to be on Drag Race. Just let me be a producer. Honestly.
I've had that vision. There was like a moment a couple weeks ago where I was like, I'm just gonna go produce reality television.
Oh, it's a dream of. It is actually a dream of mine.
Mm-hmm, same.
Like absolutely. I would love that. I want to be on one show. I don't care what it is first, and then I will go produce.
Yeah.
I'll pull a Raven and be like, nah, I'm good. I'll go back there.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll go over here.
See you on All Stars.
Yep.
Yeah. So that I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, and now we're all caught up.
We are caught up.
Okay, I'm going to say this to our one viewer, and it's going to live in infamy. We will be back regularly.
Yes.
We are going to make it happen. We're sorry that we haven't been here.
Me and Robin. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're happy that you're enjoying the content that we are providing.
Yes, we're back. We're back again.
Yes, and we are going to keep going with All Star 6 because it's a great season of TV and we're breezing through things. I really think that we can do a full episode about each one of these episodes. Like there are like thoughts on all of them. And diving back into it, we will give you that content.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the fresh breath of air I needed in Drag Race. This season is really just putting the wind back on my sails because after Down Under 13 and even España and less like UK too was good, but like.
So I've been hearing that España was kind of a letdown.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
It's just not
like someone tweeted the other day. They were like, it started this way and then immediately just
went. And I guess maybe I don't know Spanish culture as well, so maybe it's really good there. Maybe I don't know. It's not good to me. The drag isn't great. They're not very funny. Like it's just not. They can't lip sync. It's just not. It's not it. I see why. Like America really does have, I think, the best drag queens in the world. Like that's tea, I think. All around at least.
I think as well-rounded performers, yeah.
America has the most versatile drag queens in the world.
I think America has strong performers. I still stand by the fact that Drag Race Thailand was the best season of reality television.
Okay, yeah. If you're going for looks, Thailand is the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think performers is US. Looks is very much like Thailand.
Yes.
And then
or rich people in America. Like they can pay people to make cool looks.
They can pay the people.
Absolutely.
Have you heard the whole debacle with Jan and the Abraham Levy?
I have. Yeah. I have heard about it. I haven't heard her say anything yet. Or anyone else that buys from Abraham Levy. It's most drag queens. So like
she's getting called out a lot. As far as I can tell on my timeline on Twitter, it feels like people are calling Jan out.
Yes. And I've seen it, but I think only from the people you're referencing.
Yes.
I haven't seen it from anyone else. So maybe people just don't know. I didn't even know Abraham Levy had that whole scandal. So
I knew about it, but also I think that I get told all that information all the time.
Yes. Okay. Work.
Yeah. People love to provide me with, well, this person's a problem. Okay. I don't associate with that person, but thanks.
Great. I can't afford them anyway. So
yeah. It's so expensive.
Yes, that's the reason I'm not going to buy from him now. Yes, not because I can't afford it. It's just I don't work with those people.
Yeah,
it's my choice.
That. All right, love.
I had a blast.
This was a lovely episode. It's always good to see you, Gorge.
Yes, you too. Yes, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Robin from HR. And if you are in the Massachusetts area, on Friday and you want to come to a cannabis lounge in Worcester, Massachusetts, I host Robin from HR's Smoke Break every month at the Summit Lounge in Worcester. 21 plus, you get to bring your own pot, smoke, and see a drag show.
That sounds like so. I want to come sometime.
You should.
I'm in Boston. It's not that far. I could totally.
Yeah.
Oh my God, book me. Can I come? I'll do some numbers.
No, we're gonna talk when this ends because I.
Okay, work. I also have another question for you about something. So, anyways. Don't mind us stepping backstage talk on the podcast. Yes, you can find me at Elise Navy Dad on where can they find me? On Instagram, on Twitch, on other Venmo. You can find me at Elise Navy _Dad on Twitter. And if you're in New York City, just I'll be around. Go to a bar, I'll probably be there.
Send her an Instagram DM. She'll tell you.
Send me an Instagram. Send me a DM. Yeah, I probably won't answer, but whatever. It's fine.
This has been Silent Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye. Shh.